Back when tf2 first came out, random crits were simple. Your random seed gets fed into a random crits generator, which determines whether you get a random crit or not. The problem here is that both of these components are accessible to cheaters. As explained with more detail in a previous video, certain weapons will play their firing animations immediately regardless of ping. If the firing animations happen instantly, then we can't wait for the server to tell us whether our shot is a random crit or not, since information can't be instantly transmitted. For this reason, Valve decided to give players a copy of the random crits generator. The player also has access to their random seed. The random seed is your command number. When you try to do something, such as move forward or jump, you send a message to the server with your request. Each of these messages to the server is numbered and increases for each message you send. But these command numbers had no restrictions. You could use any number you wanted. So with access to the random crit generator and the ability to send any number you want, you could test the generator until you found a number that gives you a random crit, then continually send that special number over and over again. The server didn't question why your command numbers were always the same. Each time, it simply sees that you got the lucky number for a random crit and gives it to you. It's like photocopying a winning lottery ticket and being paid out every time you send it. This was finally stopped on February 22nd of 2013. Valve implemented 3 new mechanisms to moderate random crits: a crit bucket, a check on your damage dealt, and a check on your command numbers. Every time you fire a normal shot, the base damage of your weapon gets added to the crit bucket. A random crit costs 3 times your base damage. When you fire a random crit, the server checks if you have enough in the bucket to afford it. If you do, it deducts the cost from the bucket. This basically ensures that for each crit you fire, you've fired at least 3 normal shots. The second check measures how much of your overall damage has been dealt through random crits or normal shots. If too much of your damage has been done with random crits, the server will deny you from getting any more random crits until your ratio is more normal. And for command numbers, numbers that have already been sent in the past will no longer be accepted by the server. This means that you can no longer photocopy your lottery ticket. So cheating to get constant crits is no longer possible. Instead, cheats now focus on crit management, managing what command number to send to avoid getting random crits, then sending the correct number when the cheat user wants to random crit. While a crit cheater still shoots the same amount of crits as a normal player should, the real difference is in when the random crits happen. While a normal player may waste random crits to pot shots, or finishing off someone with low health, the crit cheater can make more out of their supply of random crits by using them only when they would have a large impact. Bonus info: how do you know when the extra crit measures were implemented? If you go back and check the patch notes for February 22nd, 2013, there are no mentions of random crits. So how do you know when it got added? There are several console commands that make the crit bucket work. The first time these console commands appeared in the game files would basically be the first time these mechanics were added. The earliest game binary that has the crit bucket commands is the one on February 22nd. If we go back one game binary to February 18th, the commands are missing. Fun fact 2. The random crit chance used to be higher. It was 5% and now it's 2%. This was written in a February 2nd, 2009 patch.
Screw you. Actually, stop hacking.